Welcome to episode 81 of Terese Talk. I'm your host, Terese Main. By day, I co-host a morning radio show on a network in New York and Pennsylvania. By night, I'm a podcaster. If you're a woman like me who loves Jesus and just wants to serve her family and community a little bit better, you're in the right place. Just stop crying. Do you ever feel like life is one loss after another and all those little things, they start to pile up on you? You know, school ends, your kids graduate, friends move away, people pass on, and each of these beautiful things comes to a natural end, sometimes even with a celebration, but each leaves a hole in your heart. And then the tears begin. Stiff upper lip. You know, tears are a sign of weakness. Just stop crying. The lies begin to flood over you, and some might even be well-meaning comments from well-intentioned friends, but each one is in direct contrast to what the Bible says. So what does it say? Well, God is aware of our tears. After the death of Lazarus, Mary goes running to meet Jesus, and she is weeping. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in his spirit and greatly troubled. That is John 11:33. See, God is not blind to our tears. He knows our heartache. He knows our pain. He empathizes. He created us to experience a full range of emotion, and we don't get to reach the most joyous of joys without that tearful pain. God cares about our tears. There is no shame in tears. God is not embarrassed by our hurts. He allows us to experience emotional hurt, and then he blesses us. Blessed are you who weep now, for you shall laugh. That is Luke 6:21. So not only does he allow our tears, but he has a promise for what happens next. God has a plan for our tears. As Jesus is telling his disciples about his looming crucifixion, he tells them how painful it will be for them. But then he shares this hope. Truly, truly, I say to you, you will weep and lament, but the world will rejoice. You'll be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn into joy. That's John 16:20. See, God doesn't waste anything, and he can use our pain to reveal so much. Like what? Well, it can reveal areas of spiritual weakness. When we experience emotional pain, our response should be to pray and read our Bible, because it's there that we're going to find the answers that ultimately heal our souls. Now, there may be areas that God is looking for us to grow deeper in. Your pain can draw you to those areas. It can reveal opportunities to minister. See, we can't truly empathize with someone else's pain until we experience a similar pain ourselves. When we emerge from sorrow, we can give a testimony of hope to someone who is going through a similar circumstance. It can reveal God's goodness. When the Lord brings us to something, and then through something, we can be a witness of the power he has to heal broken hearts. Our testimony becomes an encouragement to someone who is going through something similar. Remember that tears for a season are fine. They're normal. They're good. They can be purposeful. But if your sadness is prolonged or it impedes your ability to carry on with daily life, please seek help from a biblical counselor. You have kept count of my tossings. Put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book? That's from Psalm 56:8. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed by your tears. Pray about them. And what God shows you might just make them tears of joy. If you've enjoyed this episode of Terese Talk, be sure to subscribe. You might even want to share the link with a friend. And if you really loved it, consider making a gift to Family Life, the ministry this podcast is a part of. Just go to familylife.org and find out more about what we do. Did you know Family Life offers a variety of podcasts? You can get up to date with Family Life news or enjoy some family time with Family Life kids. There's The Calling, a Family Life original podcast for pastors that focuses on the personal and professional challenges they face in their mission to serve the Lord. They're all free and on demand at familylife.org/podcast.